back at the National Race to End Women's Cancer, and we're here with one of the physicians that represent No Evidence of Disease, Ned the band, and I'm going to have him introduce himself and tell us a little bit what you were doing here this weekend.
Sure. Well, I am William Rusty Robinson, and I am a gynecologic oncologist from Tulane Medical School in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I'm here as part of NED, which is short for No Evidence of Disease, and we're a band of 6 gynecologic oncologists from all over the country who get together to make rock and roll music. We've been a band for about 4.5 years. We do all of this as a benefit to the Foundation for Women's Cancer, and we played a show here in DC this past Friday night at the Globe Theater that had a sold-out crowd, very enthusiastic crowd, and we just had a wonderful time, and we're delighted to be here this morning for the Race to End Women's Cancer.
Tell us a little bit about bringing music and medicine together. What does that provide for your patients? What does that provide for you as physicians? And what kind of hope does that bring together as you bring those two, music and medicine, together?
Sure. Actually, we believe that there is a link between music and healing and medicine in general. In fact, I've written a book to that effect, one of our doctors has, that we've all contributed chapters to. We actually do public speaking on music and cancer and how it can help the soul, and we think there has to be a positive physical benefit to that too. So we think there's an important role for the patients, but maybe even more importantly is the benefit that we get from it. This is very therapeutic for us. You know, we get very frustrated at times as physicians for a variety of reasons. You know, the future is uncertain, finances are uncertain, everything's uncertain, but then I can pick up my guitar case and go to the airport, and suddenly I'm not a physician anymore. I'm a rock and roll guitar player. And that is just an incredible kick for me and all of us. So this keeps us from getting burnt out, which is a very common problem among physicians these days.
One of the things that happened on Friday night was the preview of the documentary basement. Can you tell us a little bit about the documentary and when people can start looking for it?
Yeah. Spark Media Group, which is located here in DC, actually came to us about 1.5 years ago and wanted to do a documentary about the evolution of the band and its relationship to the foundation and to our patients, and we agreed, and they've been following us around with their cameras for the last 1.5 years, and it's been a lot of fun as an experience, certainly something unique for us, but even more important, I think that it will be another factor in raising awareness for women's cancers. They screened a preview of the documentary Friday night, which was very moving, and I think everybody in the house basically was touched by it. So I'm looking forward to it. My understanding is that it is due to be released sometime early in 2013.
And you're here at the Race to End Women's Cancer, over 2,200 more people here. What does that mean to you as a physician and you and your patients that you serve to have groups like this and have an event like this here in the nation's capital?
Oh, it's a delight, obviously. You know, when I started doing this, and I've been doing it a good while now, I started over 20 years ago, and at that time, not just patients and the community were uncertain of what a gynecologic oncologist was, even a lot of physicians weren't really sure what we were or what we did. So it's been very important in our evolution as a specialty and in how we relate to our patients to make people simply more aware that gynecologic oncology exists as a discipline. So this is another step in that direction. We came from nowhere to, as you said, 2,200 plus people today, which has been a dramatic advance in that process. So we're just delighted to be here.
Thank you very much.